Hi, this is Dale O'Shills, pastor of Church of the Redeemer in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thank you for joining me for our devotional time. I hope that these are helpful in your life. I certainly enjoy bringing them to you on a regular basis. I want to talk today as we're continuing this week in the theme of resetting relationships and how important it is to make sure that we know how to engage the reset button when relationships really need to be adjusted. Maybe we've drifted somewhat in a relationship we have with a person. Maybe it's in our marriage. Maybe it's in a relationship with a friend or a coworker, whatever it might be. So how do we actually reset those engagements, those environments, those relationship interactions? And resetting is intentional. It's something you do by action. It's something that you do to kind of turn the corner and turn things back around in the relationship. And one of the things that's vital to do, obviously, is to apologize. We talked about yesterday when you've failed in some way, to make sure that you're willing to say, I'm sorry, to make investments in the relationship. But there's one particular thing I want to talk to you about today, and that's the whole area of praying for people that you have a relationship with. And it's amazing what happens when we pray for one another. It's amazing what love forms in your heart when you pray for a person. And sometimes the reason that we're not very loving to the people in our lives is because in our daily interactions, we haven't backed that up with time in prayer for them on our knees. The prophet Samuel made this statement to Saul, who was going to be the king of Israel, in 1 Samuel chapter 12, verse 23. Note these words. He said, "As for me, far be it from me that I should sin against the Lord by failing to pray for you, and I will teach you the way that is good and right." Samuel said, Saul, I'm making a commitment to you. I'm going to pray for you. I don't want to sin against God by failing to pray for you. And so many times we do really miss the mark in our interactions, our relationships, because we're not praying for the people that we need to be praying for, or we're not praying sincerely, we're not praying compassionately for them. So let me ask you, how are you doing in your prayer life? Are you praying for other people? Are you praying for your spouse? Are you praying for your children? Are you praying for your friends? Are you praying for your coworkers? I don't say that today or ask you these questions today to try to put you under any kind of guilt or condemnation. I'm just encouraging you to realize that as you pray, it opens up opportunity for God to work, because God answers prayer. And so begin to pray for the people around you. Believe that God hears and answers you. It's one of the secrets to the better relationships, in your life. Be a prayer warrior for your friends. Be a prayer warrior for your family.